Tenzin and the Master. The discovery of the present. Once upon a time, in the remote mountains of Tibet, there lived a young monk named Tenzin. Despite his young age, he had a deep interest in the Dharma and strove to understand the teachings of the Buddha. One day, a wise old master was travelling through his village. The master was known for his insights into the deeper truths of life and his ability to teach the Dharma in a way that was easy to understand and follow. Tenzin was excited by the master's arrival and asked him for advice. "Master," Tenzin began, "I'm struggling to understand the Dharma and also the idea of the present. I notice that my mind often drifts into the past or the future, and I find it difficult to stay in the here and now. What can I do?" The master smiled at Tenzin and nodded. "Come with me," he said, and led Tenzin to a nearby stream. They sat down on the cool, damp ground, and the master pointed to the flowing water. "Do you see the stream, Tenzin?" he asked. Tenzin saw the stream and nodded. "Yes, master." "What do you see?" "Well, I see the water flowing." "Where does it go?" It flows down to the valley, to the river." "And where did it come from?" "Well, it came from the mountains, from the snowfields up there." "And where is it right now, Tenzin?" "It's here, master." The master nodded. "It is the same with us, Tenzin. Our thoughts can flow to the past, to memories and regrets. They can flow to the future, to plans and worries. But where are we really? Like the water in the stream, we are here in this moment. The key is to realize that although our thoughts can flow to the past or to the future, we always remain in the present. Like the water in the stream, we are always here, in the now." At that moment, Tenzin understood. He smiled at the master and nodded. From that day on, he strove to focus his attention on the present moment, no matter where his thoughts took him. And although he still struggled at times, he found that by accepting the present as it was, he found a deeper peace and contentment in his life. And that, for Tenzin, was a true discovery of the present. What can be learned from this story? The story of Tenzin and the Master teaches us that living in the here and now is of utmost importance. Often we are so engrossed in our past or future that we overlook the present. But it is here, in the present moment, that life happens, the now. To apply the lessons of this story in your own life, begin by consciously focusing your attention on the present moment. This can be as simple as noticing your breath or consciously noticing your surroundings. You could also pause for a moment and consciously register how your body feels right now, tapping into your senses of what you can hear, what you can see, Or what thoughts are floating around in your head right now? The idea is to fully accept the present moment as it is, without trying to change or evaluate it. You can also try establishing a regular meditation practice to heighten your awareness of the present moment. Meditation can help you detach from your thoughts and dwell more in the here and now. The message from Tenzin and the Master is not that you should ignore or reject your past or future. Rather, it is about recognizing that life happens in the present moment, and that by learning to stay in the present, we can find a deeper peace and contentment in our lives. It's important to remember that this practice requires time and patience. It is normal for the mind to drift. When you notice this happening, don't judge yourself. Instead, gently bring your attention back to the present moment. Over time, it will become easier to stay in the present and fully appreciate the depth and fullness it offers. On this website, there are meditations for you to try. Why not give them a go and enjoy the journey of meditation?